for coming out on this rainy night. It was kind of interesting to get over here, but I'm glad you all made it.
Very impressed actually with Jonathan's presentation and Charlie's presentation. I never realized that actually the medical device is at this stage before, and it's quite amazing.
I do think this is a unique moment in history, and for that reason, I created an incubator that would allow us to support, nurture, finance, and bring together really smart people like Charlie and Max to advise a family of companies, all with a very, very similar strategy. Each would make a device, and that device could be silicon-based, or that device could be carbon-based, like little molecular machines. And in each case, we would use that device to learn something for the first time about nature.
It was very well thought out. I really liked the content that was spoken tonight. It was really applicable to what I wanted to learn, especially when it comes to artificial intelligence and advancing medical device design. As a biomedical engineering graduate, I really wanted to learn more about how I could design my own medical devices, especially in a way that would apply to patients all over the world, especially to people that I love and trust, and I want to make their lives better.
Following Jonathan is quite an experience. I don't quite have all those credentials, but I've got one, and that is I got a little more age, and that puts me a little more knowledgeable about the history of microelectronics. So I'll just tell you a little bit about where that goes and why I got into this medical electronic devices.
Now is a good time to use AI to stamp out these kind of bugs, get systems that are just more trustworthy, more robust. It's like, you can make an analogy, I think, with medical systems. If I have some kind of device in my lab, which is supposed to map our universe, and it malfunctions a bunch of times, it's not the end of the world. But if it's a device you've built, which is keeping the life support system working for a patient, you don't want it to have the heart bleed bug in it, because you might get a real heart bleed happening as a result. And you want it to be really robust and really secure.
Typical prescription when you get sent home from the hospital with congestive heart failure is they tell you to weigh yourself every day, and if you go up by 2 pounds, call your doctor. I mean, that's a heck of a way to figure out what's going on with your fluid status. So we look at measuring impedance, and we're looking at measuring impedance at the leg to look at that fluid status. This is a project, again, that's just at its very beginning.
I love your idea of not telling people that what everybody else says is impossible, because they might just solve it.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with nuclear power, that's what happened with space travel, and that's what's going to happen with, I think, a lot of the things you're working on now.